Salanta Tena Yistelin. Shawindam Hezekiah with another vid. This vid is how do we come out of being an artificial person? And we go into what is artificial. Artificial can be made by man, can be applied to things that are not natural. So it's whether real or not, which can be, this is an artificial creation. And what is a person? A person is a human being, false face. A person replaces man and or woman, and man was turned into a corporate entity, which we go and show right here. Certificate of live birth becomes a artificial person, which is from the state. And this one, I think, Barry Santoro, aka Barack Obama. Anyways, going back into messages, therefore an artificial person is a fictional entity, just like McDonald's, Subway, IRS, any type of business. It's all the same, a piece of paper. So we must know and remember, as in Genesis 1:27, so Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him. Male and female created he them. So, forget, right? Let's see. Something. All right, there we go. And so, out of the womb man, we were delivered. And as the deceiver Satan and his world, his demons created the birth certificate, which then placed the people, we, into Admiralty Maritime Law. Admiralty Law is a commercial activity upon the land, and maritime is considered the law of the sea. So when you're on the waters, Admiralty is when you're upon the land. So when we were delivered out of the matrix or womb, we were inside the water bag, as they call it. When the water broke in the womb, we then entered onto land through the birth canal, which can be symbolized as going through a transition from the water to land. So the way deceiver Satan turned the righteous event of creation into a commercial event or activity for mammon to start a business or commercial commerce. So this event is like Leviathan, or Leviathan is a whale, or also known as a sea monster. Sea monster in the Old Testament. Also in the New Testament, in Revelation 13, as Revelation 13, you go through the whole story. But and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. So it's just the chapter goes more into detail. This goes into just showing how the deception and how we have been placed in the position that we're in until we rise out. So back to the question, how do we come out of being an artificial person? And just through some studies and some reasoning is the key is to know that as a man or woman, which is in the flesh, that we have the energy and ability to take control of the instrument, which is the birth certificate, piece of paper, a certificate of title. It's a title to your business, your man-made creation, which is man made a business for you. When we were born, we didn't know it. We didn't sign up for it. Our parents may have not known, out of ignorance. But there's a business there. So as a man and or woman, we have the right and we have the energy to take control of the instrument that's placed us in bondage, and under the jurisdiction of a false god. So if we know that the Most High created Yahweh, He who He be is the Father that sent His Son Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christos, in His new name of Kedem Haile Selassie first, then we have authority and right to act upon what He has taught us. So just learning and going through a few things for a few weeks, there's a simple process to go about. But one has to, always remember that after leaving Egypt, and I don't want no more games and trickery and going back to the old ways and being that creation right there, act as a man or woman, and that other tests, will come. But as we stand, I stand on the instructions and teaching of the Adis Kedan, the New Testament, as in this Torah portion shows in Matthew 23:31 through 39, that we have authority and will begin to face and instruct foreign agents or so-called officials to act diligently or face the judgment of Yahweh Elohim, because conquering Lion of Judah hath prevailed, and the empire continues forever. So with this video, just wanted to share a little reasoning I came across while I was studying, and just want to let all you brothers and sisters know, give thanks, Maskana, Yigziyah again, and Shalom, RasTafari.